Alright, guys, I'm gonna address some more points I didn't get to address in my old video. But the versus Gohan versus Goku. So I'll address the first point of assuming that Goku is suppressed is because like mentally, if assuming Goku is suppressed mentally, or that he's just suppressing his full power, like he's using, like, for example, that in the Frieza analogy where he's using 100, he's like blowing his power level from 150 to 120 million, and but the whole time he has the 150, is a bad implication because in one point, that Goku versus Gohan Frieza fight, there's context to show that Goku was trying to embarrass and destroy Frieza's ego, so he wouldn't like go after him again. And also, there's an anime scene where Gohan is, where the Frieza Force actually can see, like, they're both of their power signatures and see that Goku's is bigger, even though in the fight it looks like they're going toe to toe. So there's nothing implying anything about that on these panels or anything. So you would need to prove and show a blatant statement, or you would need to see like feats of him doing that, which I will debunk of why when Goku like actually like he like locks in a little bit and starts to hit Gohan, get some good hits in Gohan, that it's not it's MUI hacks. It's not him holding his power back. So let me show you right here in the context of this right here, because in the context he seeks this battle out for he seeks the battle out to Gohan. So he goes to get Gohan to fight. So there's nothing implying his mental will be blocked. Like something similar how Gohan's shit was blocked against Cell, because that's a whole different thing. If Gohan is thinking that he failed and he caused his dad to die, that is a blatant see that his mind is blocked due to like negative and bad emotions, bro. Versus it's nothing implying here. This is a friendly spar that is anticipated from the initial battle they had in the anime also too. So, and even in the anime, Gohan literally can tell his dad is not trying. So there's nothing implying any of that. Also, he goes right into MUI and then states, no point in taking our time. Our best moves right off the bat. Our moves in context is to their forms, right? It's just that simple, bro. And it's even backed up because he says sounds good to me, and it's backed up also. He's also into his best trick Goku's got right now, and he said it would seem so, confirmed by Whis. So when Bears means tricks, he's talking about his forms too. And when Goku means that, he's talking about their forms and power, right? Because Gohan goes into his beast form that they didn't know he had, but he obviously felt the key before, right? So they fight, whatever they do. We already spotted their relative and everything, bro. Like they're showing here. People want to say, okay, he focuses up, and this is the mental block where he like stops the mental block and then he shits on Gohan. No, it's not, because the difference between Gohan and that Cell is when Gohan stopped his mental block, he literally showed a fucking huge strength difference in Cell and obliterate that nigga. This right here, this is similar. This right here is just Goku using MUI and using speed hacks on this nigga, bro. Like even the context of here, you can see that Gohan is like, he's more confused on how Goku is getting these hits off, right? So that's just the context of it. It's even supported even in the tournament of power, where even Goku is, even Jiren even calls it, and he says like attack star are exploiting our openings are not true strength. Jiren is downplaying MUI. Jiren is necessarily not downplaying MUI. He's downplaying the hacks, right? Because obviously MUI has a blatant stat increase and way stronger than Jiren, so it really wouldn't have mattered necessarily, you know. So in a sense, this is not the same case though with Gohan. The only case that it still applies is that the openings, he's explaining the openings and the counterattacks and everything, and they're reacting, that he gets from MUI, which we've seen him do to other characters, right? The attacks are not severely hurting Gohan because he even comes back to counterattack after he gets hit. And the whole thing of like, I'm gonna address the whole thing is like, the context of drip sauce's little point about him saying this attack pattern is hindering Goku's like speed. Goku's like evasiveness. That is completely false, bro. Any showing of MUI or UI, even UI, bro, in context of like just how the form is displayed, because it doesn't, the form and what in this all is not changed in any context of Dragon Ball, even in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, where we know it's this same Goku. Well, not this necessarily same Goku in this point in time, but the Goku right after the Tournament of Power of that can't get into UI, but he obviously has UI, MUI, and U Super. The same context of him being able to dodge that is still displayed in all forms of Dragon Ball. So it's, and I'm not using like that, and not, it's not a bad argument because I'm not necessarily using non-content material. I'm just saying that the context of MUI of what is the self movement, regardless of what attack somebody is throwing at him, bro. If he's a superior to you in speed and everything, he's blocking the shit. It doesn't matter what it's thrown like or how you intended to throw him off. And it's even stated here that Ultra Instinct is just shifting the battle in his favor, bro. The attacks are not hurting Gohan in any form. I'm gonna address another point about here. In my previous thing, if this is a showcase, because after he showcased this, bro, Gohan goes back and he's like, "Oh, okay." He said, "All right then." So I'm getting a real taste of Ultra Instinct. He said, and he explains to him why he can't hit him and the body moves on its own. He said it's a really impressive technique. There's no surprise there. In context, he's now telling him that his beast form has an extent. Goku does not know this. Gohan already agreed to go all out with Goku and showed him his beast form, whereas now he's showing him an extent of beast, which Goku did not know about. Nobody knew about, and they already agreed to go all out, which the context implies earlier. So Gohan showing this extent is him going all out in a sense, and it's not an anti-feat because he has to go out to get 2 punches. We obviously know later he mentions that he can't bring out this full power. That's just the only way he can do that. So here we already understand that prestigious is immense, remarkable, impressive in extent, degree, or size. So this key boost that he didn't, they don't even know if he can control it, and that is literally the thing. So why when he blitzes at Goku, he says so fast in awe of that boost, bro, like of him controlling that. And this is all backed up because now he's gaining on Goku, and he literally is gaining on Goku. Goku does not want to get hit with these punches. He even gets hit with one of them and goes back, and it's doing. You can even see he's flinching from the impact, bro. Versus when Gohan was getting hit, he wasn't necessarily flinching from the impact. He was actually aware and still wondering how he's getting hit like this, and that speed difference. And even after that, you even see that he does the same attack pattern, right? In this instance of these attacks, this is literally showing that Goku dodged the same attacks, and now with the speed difference that Gohan has now, he is pushing MUI hacks to the brink. So now he is tagging him, and Goku cannot evade, bro. So then we already know that key boost stats. So now his AP is higher, and now he actually hits 2 effective punches, which with a higher AP and punching past Goku's durability, just debunks the whole notion of Goku holding back his power. Because if he was holding back his power and then he started to turn up when he showed an MUI, he would be severely hurting Gohan how Gohan is hurting him now. And yes, he detransformed. I will address the part where he says, where Drip Sauce is talking about him, he didn't deform right here. Here's the yellow, bro. That is so irrelevant, bro, because the panel literally goes back. He said he literally go in panel. Here. He passes Ultra Instinct evasiveness with sheer speed. This is the feat first, backed up by the statement. Just how Vegeta backed up Goku's Ultra Instinct shifting the battle at first. Then he says a clean hit. He's in it. He's here. He lands and he says, "How did you pull that off?" He said, "How do you pull that off?" He's literally deformed. It's a manga panel. It's literally showing that he's flying and he's deformed. Come on. Also, I already explained the MUI hacks, and I explained that Goku is not off guard in any of these instances, bro, because he's already being aware that it's not his full extent. He's technically not full power yet. So which it would make no sense for Goku to be like off guard because he already agreed to go full power and go all out, So it makes no sense, and it would make no sense for Goku to have a talking session with Gohan and be deform himself and then have a talking point with Gohan. But he literally talked to Gohan after he got his attacks on him, bro. So it's nothing to apply that, bro. It's even further applied to though that like back in the Tournament of Power, Gohan, he literally says Gohan regaining his sense of battle was all he could do in that brief period of training, but he's managed to grow even stronger during the fight. He says, well, I talk about at any time. Makes you wonder if he could get stronger than Goku if he quit his day job and devoted himself to training. This is a Gohan that is literally getting on, that is basically like below the, he's like literally below the tier of MUI at this point in time in his ultimate form. So by time against Kefla, he's getting stronger while fighting, and his sense of battle is getting, him being able to fight is getting better in mid battle. This is prior to him actually starting to train and secrecy all the way up into the superhero arc, which even backs up the notion and lore of Gohan, where if he actually is training too, he can surpass Goku, or even back then he surpassed Goku twice. Whereas in this notion of like Dragon Ball Super, he's actually just on par with him now, and he still has room to improve. And even Goku backs this up and says he look at him fighting Gohan. He even says he has more room to improve himself. So he's literally like using Gohan as a base point of like that he can improve even more. So, and it's also an intent of him saying he not trying to beat Gohan. It does not mean he can beat Gohan. Like, how would you? There's nothing implying that he knows that already, bro. Like, the fight didn't like. There's nothing implying that, bro, because they're relative, and Goku's AP is not effective on Gohan. Whereas if Gohan is charged up, his AP is effective. So there's nothing implying that when we know AP and durability and speed are the main factors in fights, other than MUI techniques. But if Gohan is already outspeeding that, so now it's a more even it's a more even fight, less comparable to the fight of Jiren and Goku, where Goku has the stat advantage and the technique advantage, where there's no technique advantage here necessarily anymore. Also, the last point I'm gonna address too, bro, is that the singular talents is already shown. This is the point of it, shown to be able to rival divine techniques. Like Beerus, his demeanor and his expressions are wondering what is this form and how is it even competing with MUI, a form that Beerus wants. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And Goku's master is backing this up, so it makes no sense to downplay that in any right. Also, this attack right here, like I said, Goku in my other video, bro, we don't know in the panels here, because the lightning is always present, that he either probably is, the boost is already gone and now they're just back to being relative and MUI has the advantage slightly now, or he still has the boost and the boost isn't making him superiorly above Goku, versus like in the sense of how Frieza is. This same feat is the same thing as what Gohan did to Goku. It's just that Frieza's power was way more. There's a bigger gap. So Frieza can TKO Goku and Vegeta without trying, whereas Gohan could detransform Goku with a very good two piece, which means his AP is slightly higher, which he still needs to fight him and land a clean hit. So a clean hit on Goku with his AP can detransform Goku, versus. So it's not that hard to understand necessarily, guys. And that's the only thing I'm gonna wrap the video up, bro, because it's nothing else really to like kind of thing. The Super Saiyan Blue thing with Vegeta, bro. I'll just go to that real quick. Like if you look at the freaking panel, bro, like you saying this equals Beast equals Super Saiyan Blue, then you would just say that. Now you're gonna say Goten and Trunks equals Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Like, come on, bro. The panel is literally showing you that like these guys are just getting charged at, and they're like, like what? This is not mean you're equal to them, bro. It makes no fucking sense. Like, come on now. Like, it makes no sense, guys. But I'm gonna end the video there, guys, because I addressed some more points that I had to re-comment more points, and I address them again, bro. I really don't want to make more content about this fight, but it's just a lot of people don't understand the context of this fight at all.